All right, gentlemen, welcome to NoFap, Masculinity, and Your Dating Life, okay? I'm going to talk about how all these factors relate. So most guys are not realizing how serious porn is and how serious masturbating to porn is really affecting their lives, their masculinity, and also their dating life, all right? So this video is more for single guys than, guys in relationships or married guys, but it does affect your relationship also if you do have a girlfriend. But anyway, so the thing is, most guys don't realize how porn is affecting their brain, their dopamine sensors, and if you think about what it does, it gives you the ability to sit alone in your room and reach, very high levels of pleasure by putting in zero effort, by, just your hand and a digital screen. Okay, so it's really something unnatural. It's something that we're not supposed to be able to do. Let's think about nature and reality. We're supposed to go out, live our lives, see attractive women, be attracted to them, feel an impulse to go and talk to them, flirt with them, and, start dating them and have sex and make babies and so on and so forth, right? That's what nature is designed for. So the problem is that porn is really some type of a nature hack. It's unnatural that's allowing you to have instant, super high amounts of pleasure alone in your room, 24/7. If you're looking at your phone 24/7, you have access to something in the palm of your hand while the other palm is stroking yourself, to this stuff, and it's something that you shouldn't be able to do in nature. So it's hijacking your reward system of your brain, and then you splurge your semen into your hand or into a tissue, and that is literally the biological essence of your masculinity, of what makes you a man, okay? And when you release that in private, in yourself to a digital screen, you have trained your body and trained your brain that this is sex, this is my sexuality. And now you have, what's the motivation to go out and put in the actual effort of speaking with real girls or flirting with real girls, of maybe getting rejected, right? There's no need for that on a biological level, okay? Because the primitive part of your brain doesn't know any better, right? It actually thinks, oh, digital screen, ejaculate, release, feel good, had sex. Like, that's how it's going to think about it, right? It's like a caveman primitive part of your brain. So overall, this just is a manipulated sexuality, okay? If you are jerking to porn, it's like you have a girlfriend in a digital screen. Okay, so you're not going to want to go out and get a real girlfriend. So when you ejaculate into a tissue and it feels good for a second, but afterwards you are now tired, you're now depleted of your masculine essence, your body thinks that it has won a victory. It thinks that it had sex with a woman, but it didn't, right? So you had sex with your hand, and, now you have no energy to go out and talk to girls, okay? You're going to feel lazy, you're going to feel tired. And so this is the loop and the habit pattern that most guys are going through, okay? If you're jerking off every day and it takes your body, 5 to 7 days to 10 days to reach its peak of, testosterone, hormones, and, radiate a truly strong masculine vibe, if that takes a week and you're jerking off every day or every other day to porn, you're literally never at a very masculine essence. So you have no energy to go talk to girls, and you're not even radiating a very attractive masculine vibe in general when you go out. So of course guys are going to struggle. So this video is really for guys struggling with their dating life, and if you're using porn or jerking off in private, whatever, this is directly, like literally the most direct effect I could think of on why you're not interacting and flirting with women in a strong masculine type of way, releasing this vibe that girls want to be around. So now I want to go over how NoFap and semen retention directly correlates to improving your dating life. But before I do that, I want to remind you that I have a free case study called Engineering Alpha, how to be a stronger, more masculine man. And I go into all this type of stuff, all these topics much deeper. And, I show you some of my stuff that I do with my coaching clients. Very powerful. So the link to that is in the description. You can click it and get instant access. So why is NoFap and semen retention so powerful for increasing the quality of your dating life? It's because all those negatives I just mentioned when you're jerking porn and releasing alone to your hand, right? When you get on NoFap and semen retention, you start to reverse that cycle, okay? You're breaking that chain, that habit pattern, and now your primitive part of your brain, after a week, after some time, it's going to start to say, holy shit, we can't get a instant great reward for doing nothing, for putting in zero effort. Wait, that was a fantasy world. The reality is I got to put in work to get the results. I got to go out and work on myself as a man. I got to hit the gym and maybe get, stronger. I got to, interact with women and flirt with them and put my ego at risk of being rejected. Maybe I'll say something stupid. Maybe she won't like it. But after enough time, this is, hey guys, look, nature is in your corner. Nature wants you to win. Nature will motivate you. And when you see that girl and you're a little nervous, if you're jerking to porn, the nervousness is way more strong than your desire to go and flirt and take that risk. When you're on NoFap and semen retention, it starts to flip-flop and go the other way. Eventually you start to say, if I don't talk to this girl, it's never going to happen. I'm never going to get that release. So let me go and do it. You start to take the risk more than you're worried about the little potential, awkwardness. You just say, fuck it, I'm going to go for it. And as I said before, when you're jerking to porn, you release, your semen, and that's your energy, so you're tired and lazy afterwards. So when you stop doing that, now you're retaining that energy. You have more motivation to go out and to take these actions. And what happens is, the overall effect, the way I could describe it, is you become a man who's engaged with life, okay? You're playing the game for real. You're hustling. You're putting in the work. When you're jerking to porn, you're disengaged from life, okay? You're playing a video game. You're playing a fantasy game. You're jerking to a digital screen. You're going to engage in more procrastinatory behaviors because your reward circuits of your brain are, maladjusted to reality. Why go to the gym and put in work when you could just sit back and watch Netflix and all these shows that are so interesting and, eat potato chips and popcorn or whatever? We're getting on NoFap semen retention. We're increasing our masculinity. We're going to eventually have the energy and motivation to go talk to real girls, but you're also optimizing your hormones, optimizing your biology to do better in all the areas of your life, because now in the past with porn, your brain circuits were really maladjusted, thinking fantasy, thinking how can I get pleasure seeking, rather than real world, putting in the work. And the reality is fair, guys. You put in work, you get results, okay? Maybe it's, more work than you're wanting to do, but hey, you got to put in the work. What's the other option? Play the fantasy game forever and never get the real result? To me, that's unacceptable. So you got to step up, engage with life, and put in the real work. Plus, something else that I do notice is once guys are on semen retention, they tend to just start having more self-respect, all right? They will want to, increase their physique by going to the gym. They start to maybe dress better, or like make sure that their clothes looks well, or they're wearing, they just start to care more about themselves. And, it's just self-respect in general that now, why wouldn't you go talk to that girl? You're a single guy. You start to feel worthy of all your goals and dreams and ambitions. Hey, I want to make more money. Let me ask my boss for a raise. Hey, I like that girl. Let me go talk to her. Why not? Why not do those things, right? And again, I think it has to do with your brain starting to be rewired, that you understand that you have to put in work for things, not just get these unnaturally, instant gratification pleasures. So yeah, guys, in summary, get on NoFap, semen retention, cut out porn of your life. It will dramatically skyrocket the success of your dating life and your masculinity as a man. So I have a lot of videos on these topics. I can't talk it up enough. I truly believe in it, 1000%. So I hope this video motivated you. And as I mentioned before, if you want more information on this, check out my free case study, Engineering Alpha. You can click on the link in the description. You get access to it. And yeah, really powerful stuff. All right, see you in the next video.